In this short video, we're going to give you maybe a different perspective on the concept of money games, and particularly MLM money games, and maybe give you a little bit different way to look at these type of programs. For the past 15 years, I've quietly promoted a few high yield investment programs and what I call MLM money games that have really provided a better return on my investment and time than any other investment vehicle I am personally involved with. Now, let me say up front, all the legalese, I'm not an attorney, not a CPA. Get your own advice from your skilled professional. I'm just an entrepreneur that wants to share information with you that has helped me, and not trying to give you any type of legal or business advice. But for me, the bottom line is, uh, I don't. I look at everything from the standpoint how much time is it going to take versus the upside potential. And the first time I ever got involved in a program like this was a company called 12 Daily Pro, and some of you may have heard about it. They're no longer in business. They had some problems through their payment processor, which at the time was a company called StormPay, that I think is no longer in business. But it opened my mind up because in the past, prior to this point, I would look at Ponzi scheme, scam, front end load, no good. A lot of mindsets that I had, and one of those particular mindsets were money games. And in my definition of a money game, an MLM money game, is a company that offers a product or service that maybe I would, but probably wouldn't have an interest in, that I wouldn't have a particular interest in that product or service, and it's marketed and paid on multi levels of commission. So that's what I call an MLM money game. If you're building a traditional network marketing company, the product is one of the most important aspects of what you're doing if you're looking for long-term, stable growth. With money games, people tend to look over the product uh, in lieu of the compensation plan. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying that's kind of what happens with these type of programs. So once or twice a year, I find a program that passes a very strict evaluation process that I personally go through, and then I promote that program, usually to what I call MLM money game insiders, people that understand this whole business model and that it's not network marketing and that it should never be used as your sole purpose of income. Uh, but I promote to those type people and to solo ad and safe list marketers that understand and have a deep understanding that marketing is just simply math. It's just all about the numbers. So this happens maybe once or twice a year. I'll find a program that fits this criteria, and quite frankly, I get commissions from programs that I promoted 8, 10, 12 years ago. Uh, and a lot of times, what I'll do is I'll promote the programs for a week or two. I'll create some training videos to show exactly what I'm doing, and then I use those training videos to outsource the entire promotion of the program so I can go on doing other things. And I also use those videos to uh, help and support team members that may get involved in a particular money game that we're promoting. And again, this is not something I ever do mainstream, but it's created a significant income and cash flow over the years. My belief, my basic financial principles come from the book by George Clayson called The Richest Man in Babylon. If you haven't read this, you should. The goal: live on 70% of your after tax income. 70% of your after tax income. Save 10%. Don't touch it. Put it away in a investment vehicle that you will never touch, a safe one. tithe 10%. I believe in that. And then the other 10% is what you want to use to create growth. And we do real estate investments over the years. We've done stock market, stock options, domains. Buying domains is an investment, websites is an investment, and so on and so forth. We've done a lot in collectibles over the years, and this is 10% of our income that we're just using for growth, to create growth, and about maybe probably really less than 1% of that income we have used in uh, high yield investment type programs and money games. And that's just the way we look at it. A lot of people look at these money games as their business, and I don't agree with that at all. I think it's something that you do on the side. You get it going. You find out what's working, what promotion tactics are working, and then you delegate. That's my feeling on the subject. Uh, Again, you should never look at these type programs as a primary business. They're just a way to generate additional income, to get your money to work for you. And I can't say that enough, can I? Never see them as a primary business. Always ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen? What's the best? And that's what I like about a lot of these programs. The investment sometime to get started is maybe under $100, but it has thousands or tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in upside potential. Uh, Never invest more than you can afford, and always use investment money, as we've talked about, not grocery money. Look for a program that offers less than $100 entry fee, and have and offer products or services that appeal to the masses. And quite frankly, that's the biggest challenge. It's hard to find those sometimes. And sometimes I'll look past that if the compensation plan allows me to reinvest some of my earnings and continue to move up through the program to earn more commissions. So I look for high yield programs that allow me to reinvest some of my earnings. Always have an exit strategy, and for me the exit strategy simply means, can I get this to a point where I can outsource it, get my profit to a point where I can just pay an outsourcer to do all the promotion. And if you're a newbie with no list or no marketing experience, you must be willing to learn, follow step-by-step instructions, and promote the program. If you're not willing to do that, it's not a lottery ticket. It's not some magic foo-foo dust. It's going to take some promotion, especially if you have no background or experience. But if you're a newbie, you absolutely can do this with free marketing uh, ideas and methods that we teach, like the safe list and online classifieds and that type of thing. These type of programs are popping up all the time. They're more popular than ever, and I think there's several reasons. Number one, people are busy. Number two, social media makes it very easy to promote these programs. They have very low risk, very high rewards. There's multiple online marketing methods that cost you nothing to promote them. The masses have a better understanding that job security is a myth, and people are more aware, and they're looking for easy to do programs that don't take a lot of time, energy, and effort. Multiple streams of income has definitely become a buzzword, and the number one thing that I look at and won't even consider a program if it doesn't offer this is all exclusive systems where they have the videos in place. Everything is there, that all you have to do is come in, uh, play some classified ads, do some solo ads, and drive traffic to a specific funnel system that will convert visitors into members. That's the most important thing that I look for. I don't want to have to put together a lot of that myself. So that's my perception and my idea about money games. Again, you're looking for one that provides very low risk comp plan, because that'll appeal to the masses, or a product or service that appeals to the masses. The key to the whole to these type programs is it has to appeal to the average person, the newbie that's never been involved in these type of programs. Uh, If you'd like to stay in the loop on what we do, uh, you can check us out at MLMmoneygames.com and register for our update list there. If you have a program you want us to take a look at, you can submit your program there. We look at a lot of programs. We only do maybe one or two every year, 18 months, and we're very, very particular about what we're doing. And if the program that you're involved with doesn't fit the criteria that we've talked about, then we're definitely not interested. We have no interest at all in Ponzi schemes where money from new people are is necessary to pay the back end people. There's been a lot of programs that have gained popularity over the years, like Zeke Rewards and many others, but we just don't participate in those because ultimately people are going to get hurt. I always look at what is the worst thing that can happen. What's the most a person could lose, and if I don't feel comfortable with that, then I don't participate. If you want to see what we're doing right now, we'll put a link right below this video so you can check that out and see what program we're involved with. But I do think MLM Money Games is something that every marketer, online, offline, should make part of their overall multiple streams of income. Hope this gives you a good perspective, and look forward to speaking with you soon.